Okay,
Melissa's going to lead us in today's pledge.
Here we go, guys. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Melissa. Much appreciated. Introduction of new members and guests. I believe we do have a new member today joining us, Megan Rivera. Oh, two.
Yeah, Emily jumped on too. So we'll start with Megan and then we'll hop over to Emily.
Hi, I'm Megan. My husband and I own Barum LLC here in Eureka, and we do all sorts of printing, everything from business cards to stickers to product labels to banners and wide format signage.
Welcome, Megan.
Awesome. Emily, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Good.
Hi, my name's Emily Hobelman. I'm a small business consultant. I work mostly with cannabis businesses. I manage track and trace programs for small licensed cannabis businesses. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with like the seed to sale program that these licensees are required to participate in. So I do that. I'm a technical writer. I'm an admin consultant. I'm just kind of a catch-all kind of woman. And I'm happy to see all of you today. Thanks for having me.
Great.
Welcome.
Did I see you potentially through your name in the hat for the FBID Board of Directors?
I applied. I'm like living right outside of city limits, so I don't know if that will work, but I thought I'd put it out there.
Well, you've got one council member on right now that you could try buttering up. Well, that's great.
Is it the council seat that's up?
It's the I think it's the citywide for the FBID board.
Yeah, but there's one that the council appoints, and then there's a bunch of at-large. And
yeah, I think you guys just review it and approve it, so it'll come to the council probably next week. I would guess. I don't know.
Good deal.
Yeah. So welcome, Emily and Megan. Thanks for making it.
Renee, announcements?
Yes. So of course, the big news is Wednesday, our first in-person mixer in forever. And we're so excited. It's going to be at Wild Souls Ranch. I just got an email from Amy Scolari. I don't put this in stone, but I'm very excited. There's the potential for cart rides with Burl the donkey for a small donation. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm in for like $20. So it'll just be me and Merle having a private little cart ride. We'll have door prizes. We're going to have an icebreaker bingo game where you have to run around and ask questions of your fellow attendees. And then we'll have a little prize for the winner, whoever gets the most names. And then maybe we'll embarrass some of the people who did share some of their secrets. And then what else? 50-50 raffle. We've got some libations provided by Tri-Counties Bank. I believe they'll be pouring the wine as well. And then we're hoping to have some snacks. Amy's still working on that. That's from 5:30 to 7. If you need the address, just call us. We keep it confidential because of the nature of the work that they do and for their privacy. Let's see, Pastels in the Park is happening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yours truly will be a judge. The top 3 winning boxes will get a prize sponsored by our community. More information can be obtained at the Parks office at 725-7620. You can also register at the Parks office. You need to do that by Thursday if you want to be included for this Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, citywide yard sale has been rescheduled for June 26th. That's the last Saturday of the month. Downtown will be closed from 8 to 2. If you would like to put a booth out in front of downtown, you are welcome to do so. There's a small fee. Hop into Horizons Business Products and pick up the application there. What else? Rodeo volunteers are still needed. If you have some time that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the rodeo, we have some spots still open for ticket sellers. And then we have the late shift for beer pours, and then some scattered shifts for ticket takers randomly throughout the weekend. The link has been a little hinky for some folks, so just give us a call at the office and we'll pull it up and plug you in on any availability. And then, of course, rumor has it that we're having fireworks on July 3rd. As yet to be an undisclosed location, but I'm assuming it'll probably be where it was last year, which is the high school. So anyway, no big event scheduled for Newburgh Park as of yet, but we will have fireworks. And I think that's it for me for now. Thanks.
Renee, do you know what the cost is to participate in the yard sale or the town?
You put me on the spot. I want to say it's $25. $20-$25, somewhere in that range.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And do we have any announcements from any members today? Go for it, Becky.
I just wanted to do a shout out. You know, it is Flag Day. Flags are up on Main Street, and thanks to Kiwanis and a few Sunrise Rotary members, we got them out this morning. We were kind of watching the skies because we don't put them out when they rain. So it let up just about the time we started. So anyway, hopefully it's still sunny and fortunate is here. And thanks to, we had it was great. A lot of people drove by. Thank you so much for doing this. And that's why we do it. People who do appreciate it. So anyway, next one will be July 4th. So
thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me about Flag Day. Thank you. I forgot about that.
Flag Day.
Thank you for being part of putting those out. It looks great. Yeah. All right. Any other announcements from members today? If not, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the infamous Melissa Sanderson, the owner, publisher of the North Coast Journal and board member for Hops and Humboldt. It's all yours, Melissa.
Hi. Thanks everybody for coming. I do actually have a little announcement. I got roped into helping over in Ferndale with their chamber, and they are doing the 4th of July parade again. So if anybody wants to have a float over there or be a part of it, they are looking for help. So yay for the 4th. Okay, I'm going to present my screen. I am here to talk to you guys about hops in Humboldt. And I'm going to make it kind of quick because, you know, there's only a few of us and most of us know what hops is all about. So, see my screen, I'm assuming? Yes? Okay, great. Okay. Let's get it going. Welcome to my Hops and Humboldt presentation for 2021. Today I'm going to cover 3 main points in hops. Understanding the undertaking and the ultimate successes. First, I'd like to show you who we are. So we are, Tina Taylor is our president. She has been on our committee and board since the very beginning. I'm the vice president. Sue Long is our treasurer, followed by John Taylor is our lovely secretary. Tammy Trent, which you guys know, and Michelle Bishop. She works at the jail and at the sheriff's department. So she's an asset for us as well to have on the board. And this is our committee. This was our group that helped put on the 2019 Hops and Humboldt. And this is some of our committees over the years. With 18 years of Hops and Humboldt going on, we've had a lot of faces going throughout our committee every year. Hi, Kitty. Okay. Some history revolving Hops and Humboldt. Hops and Humboldt was started in 2003 with a group of people that just wanted to do an event. We wanted to do something good for the community, and we were able to get a grant from the Fortuna Business Improvement to help fund the beginning of hops. We got a couple sponsors, the Fortuna Rotary and ESA. The ESA is, I was supposed to ask Tina what ESA standed for. Maybe Becky Giacomini knows. Becky, do you know what ESA stands for? Anybody? All right. Well, this lovely group of ladies is heavily involved in our community, and they sponsor different things, and they do all types of different fundraisers to give back their money to things like St. Jude's and things like that. So this was one of the grants that we had given to them, so then they could go off and do more things with their funds. Let's see. So Hops was originally started over by the Roner Park, by across from the pavilion. Like, how do I explain this? Where the toys are, where the kids' toys are, in that field. We had a very small group of brewers, mostly local, and by now we are packed. We have about 45 breweries that attend and anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 people that come. Now, why do we all do it, and where does our money go? So we give away all of our money through a grant process, and we just started a scholarship, and we have 5 main categories that things must fall under in order to qualify to receive one of our grants. So if you're in schools, if you're part of youth activities, senior programs, municipal programs, or drug and alcohol prevention programs, you can qualify to get some of our money. So Hops is a massive undertaking. We work all year long. So anywhere between 12 to 6 months prior to Hops, immediately following Hops, we open up our grant process and we ask people to grant in and tell us what they need funds for. And then in January or February, depending on how the year is going, we have our ceremony where we grant out our money. In December, we like to participate in the lighted parade sometimes. And then we also are heavily involved with, of course, the Chamber of Commerce, where in 2011, we received the Nonprofit of the Year. Denise Marshall wants in. You can come in, Denise. Come on in. All right. Well, weeks prior, and by weeks, I mean like 20 weeks prior to Hops, we are gathering once a month at the picnic tables at Roner Park, where we discuss the ins and outs and what needs to happen for our event for the upcoming year. Then we also participate in things like the chili cook-off and the rodeo parade. And in August, we host the ever popular Hops and Humboldt Chamber Mixer that we always get a good turnout for. And also we do lots of fun freaking stuff before Hops. We love to create our commercials. There's a photo here of Woody with Bob Judavine at one of the mixers. We send out tickets. This is Tita and Michelle the day of, or the day before Hops, where you can find us all basking in the sun, setting up, getting ready for everybody to come. You will find my hunky husband driving around, putting up the signs. This is one year where we did a toga float. This is Hops, not cannabis. Here's a video of some fun times that we have. I'm sure you all know who that is.
You could earn money off of that.
Yeah, this is a hidden video. This is one of our commercials.
There she be.
Holy shit, Captain! That's not treasure.
Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate. Don't miss Hops and Humboldt Saturday, August 26th in Fortuna. Get your ship together and get your booty to Hops and Humboldt. Cheers!
I got another one to show you.
Hey,
inferior beer. Don't you know Hops and Humble's August 24th, Fortuna Rona Park? There's over 45 breweries there. Be there or you're going to jail. Yeah!
All right, well, that's just some fun stuff we like to do. Every year we like to have a theme to our hops. And if you would like to make a suggestion for this year's theme, we are batting around ideas. Prohibition, that's one of them. Just thinking, oh, here comes Cameron. All right.
Oh.
Now, the day of hops is a real big undertaking. So this is what the field looks like in the morning. John Taylor, our beer guy, arrives very, very early. We tell him not to get there till 7:30, but he usually, like, I think he sleeps there. We corral people into this fenced area before we release them into the beer fields. That's what it looks like. It's a madhouse. And then most importantly, during the day, we always like to enjoy because we've worked very long hours and put in a lot of time to make sure that we have a good time at least. So it's very much a successful day. During the day, we are managing lines. This line has been known to wrap all the way back around the pavilion. We partner with Redwood Transit Authority, City Cab, to make sure that everyone has a safe and safe way to get to hops and get home. This is a view of what it looks like there from the rodeo grandstands, and you can find cameras there filming us, getting the news. We're just all over the place the day of. Now, we have three main impacts that we do for hops. The most impactful thing that we do is we actually spend $50,000 every year just doing hops. It takes a lot of money to make sure this one day, one event happens. We work with tons and tons of sponsors. We get different things from cash donations to media buys to all different types of just storage. Beverage Foods lets us store all of our glasses in their area, in their back room there. So just please make sure and give a shout out to these guys because they've helped every year. Everybody's helping. Another impact that we do is the day of. So the day of, the way we impact is through the breweries and the vendors. The breweries, people wonder how we make money, and we really couldn't do it without the breweries donating all of the beer that shows up at hops. The reason why it's kind of easy for us to go to these breweries and ask for their assistance is because we have so many wonderful beer drinkers in Humboldt County that they come because they want to know what's new. What can they see in the grocery stores next week, maybe, that they got to try at hops that they've never had before. And our vendors obviously come because nothing's more, no wallet is more open than a drunk, intoxicated person's wallet. But they're not drunk. They're just happy, right? Because we
happy.
Not overserve.
Just happy. Just happy.
They
yes.
are happy. So I was just hunting around and I found this little YouTube video. It's 19 minutes long, but I'm not going to show you guys all of it. And this is a Humboldt State University student who decided that he was going to take us on his little ride as he was going to hops. So can you guys hear my chickens just going off?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay. So this gentleman really gives us a good look at what it's like to come to hops as a young person. It's fun. Just watch this a little bit.
So we're leaving Humboldt right now. We're going to go to Hops in Humboldt. We're going to go drink some beer. We're going to have a good time, and you're going to come with us. Come on.
Come on.
I guess they call it the party bus because Hops in Humboldt. It is. We're going to go check it out. Get a free ride.
Get a free ride. We do offer free rides. So I have to laugh because the time on the clock says 12:50. So hops has been going on now for an hour and 50 minutes. So side note. So this is the line.
Damn, this line long as hell.
Patrick's Point's actually place to go check out. You actually have to pay to go in.
So you can hear people suggesting Humboldt things for him to do.
Trees and Mystery is a good place to go, but you have to pay to go to that, and that's up 101 North.
It really does. There's so many here. So all the local breweries are really great. Hey, we're here at Hops and Humboldt. You know the vibes, 2019. Make sure y'all tap in. We're gonna try the beer, and you're gonna try it with us.
I'm just gonna let him do one review, and then I'm gonna stop it.
Hey, you know what I mean? We're trying the chocolate peanut butter stout, and then a little bit of jerky with it. Nice taste to a stout, but kind of, I don't know if I get it again. Jerky's awesome.
The jerky's awesome.
So this is the IGA from Redwood, Curtin Brewing. They just won Best Beer in Humboldt. Right, this is actually a really good beer. I'm gonna have to go there.
All right, I'm gonna stop that there. So that gives you guys a good little tidbit on what it's really like for people when they come to hops. You know, that's what it's all about, is trying different stuff and learning what you like and might not like, and then it benefits those breweries in the long run to be there.
Just the Humboldt cider.
I'm gonna click it. Oh no, you don't see all this. Okay. Why is it still going?
Technology.
One more.
Technical issue.
Okay. Also, breweries come for our trophies. We are getting pretty awesome at doing these trophies now. We used to make them out of bottle caps. And now we work with wonderful artists like Wood Labs Designs, or Mad Metals created this hops out of spoons. And that is the perpetual trophy that we use every year for the best of hops. So every person that enters gets a token, and they get to vote on what beer or brewery they like the best. And then they get to take home that perpetual trophy and bring it back every year. Okay. And our last way we impact our community is by giving all of that money back. So in 2017, we created our first scholarship with the Humboldt Area Foundation, and we are intending this scholarship to go to the Fortuna High School district for people that are here for volunteerism, philanthropy, social improvements. We want to look for kids that aren't necessarily the smartest in the class, but the ones that go out and they're really involved in the community, and they're just, we can really see that they're gonna do great things in the future. So Annabelle Raven was one of our first recipients. She was teaching ballet at 13 to kids, and this girl was just amazing. And then River Taylor is just graduated from UC Davis, is transferring to Humboldt State to do his master's, and he is like wickedly smart in environmental and science and things like that. And his mom and dad might happen to be on our board. So we do have a little scholarship plug for our hops babies. So we do have to give a lot of time as a parent to make sure that that money might come through, and those kids can't slack either. So we also have Bailey Sanderson received one. She was attending Shasta College. I recently just saw her umpiring at a local softball game. So I thought that was pretty cool to see her helping out. Then our other way now is by our grants, and that's been from the very beginning. We have, again, those 5 main categories that people fall into. These are just some of a few of our favorites. We purchased the screen for the Parks Department for the movies, and we gave mileage for the vets so they can do the taps and the flags things when people pass. We bought the bite suit for the sheriff's department for their dog to train them. That was a fun one. for so many years, we've sent Boy Scouts to summer camps. We've made sure that roller derby has supplies for the kids so they can learn. And we've purchased many, many, many flowers for the Fortuna Garden Club down beautiful Main Street. So those are just a few. I threw also some more pictures here because Renee said everyone likes to look at pictures. So, I mean, there's literally like 15 years of scholarships or grants that we've given out. So over the years, and it's just from the food pantry to all kinds of stuff. And then most importantly, I want to make sure that we thank the Fortuna Police Department. Hops and Humboldt is a major undertaking for our community and our town, and the police department always makes sure to have a helping hand, and we let all of the people who are intoxicated and don't feel like they can drive because maybe they thought they were going to be able to drive home because they were only just going to have a little bit, and we let them leave their vehicles overnight at Roner Park, and the police department makes sure that nothing happens, and it's just, we thank them very much. So what's to come and what's next? So this next year, 2021, we are officially doing Hops and Humboldt, and we are limiting the amount of tickets that we are going to be selling. Reason for that is because of Corona. We just can't get as much beer into our field this year as we can in the past. There's breweries that aren't operating right now, or they turned to bottling their beer instead of putting it in kegs. So it's a lot more expensive, or they don't have any staff. So they can't leave to come and party with us at Hops because that leaves nobody at the brewery. So we just have to cut it back this year, and we are gonna go with this $100 ticket, and we're only selling 1,000 of them. So start spreading the word. People are thinking that, oh, the general admission will go on sale around rodeo time. That's when they put them out. And that's typically what we do, but not this year. The reason for $100 is because you get to drink for 5 hours and you don't have to fight 3 times as many people. So we all think it's worth it. So that's it. And Renee wanted me to also just kind of tell you guys that the 4th of July festival or the 3rd of July festival is not happening, but we did have money for the deposit for the fireworks. So I know for sure that the fireworks will be happening. Hops and Humboldt is a founding member of the fireworks festival. So does anybody have any questions for me? I'm done.
Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah.
When can we buy tickets, or are they already on sale?
Tickets are on sale right now. You can go to hopsandhumboldt.com and purchase them. Northcoasttickets.com is another way to purchase them. They're for sale right now, along with the Fortuna Rodeo tickets.
And did you talk about a cider component or no?
We always have cider components at Hops. Humboldt Cider Company typically comes, and I already know for a fact that Two Towns Cider Company is a go for 2021. So we will officially have cider.
Two Towns is awesome.
They're the best.
They are. I vended in 2019, and I think that we're gonna try and vend again this year. It was so much fun to vend. It's the best because you get to be there early and then scope everybody out. It's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to be a vendor, get in contact with our peoples now. You can go to our website, go to participate and fill out the form, and I'll just link you straight over to the vendors. I think we're going to have less vendors, and we are going to have less food vendors because there's not as many people. So we don't want to, we want to make sure that you guys all make good money, and if there's more food, there's less money to go around. So
of course, the all important question for me is, are we doing an August kickoff mixer?
I mean, I think so. No one said not.
Okay.
I think I need to talk to the city of Fortuna and see if they would like to co-sponsor with us like they typically do.
I do believe Mike, you have someone from Parks on.
Oh yeah.
Cameron, Mike. And Sue also, but last year 2020, you guys you bailed on me. You didn't want to go virtual, but we had a good time.
We did that geocache thing was amazing. I mean, yeah, that was super fun.
So I think that's the biggest thing this year is that, a bigger ticket price and way less people. So if you hear someone saying that they want to go to Hops, you better tell them to buy their ticket, because I expect them to be gone probably before rodeo. They're already like 15% sold out. So it's pretty exciting.
And you're working on your commemorative glass, right?
I mean, yeah, and there's not that. This is being recorded.
I know. So don't give any details that you have to walk back.
I won't give any details, but this year's glass is it's pretty cool. It's very humble.
Okay.
It's very Humboldt. I'll say that.
What's Humboldt? Okay. So you mentioned food vendors, and I know you're taking applications now. That's how you do it, right? So you can kind of spread the wealth and also not get all hamburgers and all something.
Yeah, we make sure to have non-competing food vendors. I think we're gonna have 6 this year. A lot of them are the same from year to year. They just keep coming back. So I think Tina rambled on about she had most of them already.
Well, that's great.
We are going to be cutting out some of the fluffy stuff that we do at Hops. I don't think we're going to have games this year. I think we're going to try and sell our merchandise before Hops just to kind of limit the amount of fluff. We all want to focus on safety and.
So it's now this I can't. So are you asking service clubs to help pour like you have in the past with Rotary, and then also volunteers at the front gate and all?
Yep. Well, we are just starting to do that now. John's out trying to get all the beer in, and Hops has been going on for so long that we pretty much have like a lot of the same people every year, that it's just one quick phone call to Rotary and they're like, oh, we'll be there. Or the Knights of Columbus, I believe, does our parking. So, we just really get a lot of good support. So we've got it.
That's all part of the partnership, because I've done a food booth there, which was really fun. And it's just great to see, the different people. And I've worked the front gate, which is pretty amazing. People are polite, they're happy even before going in. They're really happy when they come out. But just all these partnerships and the support is amazing. And then to give back to the community. I mean, I've been involved with a few groups that Thank You Hops with really, helping the youth. YEP was a great program that Hops really supported and got going. Youth engaged philanthropy. And so, just a shout out, Hops does amazing stuff. And they also pivoted when we had the Fortuna Strong fundraiser when we lost the Star Hotel. That was pretty much all of Hops. And so, it amazes me that, you guys keep your enthusiasm and keep going, but I guess that must be the beer talking. I don't know.
Yeah, we're all pretty young still. Yeah, I totally forgot about Fortuna Strong. I was just driving down the road and I was like, Tina, we should give them some money.
Yeah,
and then next thing you know, it was like this massive event. So.
Did you talk about bands that you're having?
We don't know. We will not have the undercovers this year. They are booked already. So our Michelle does the bands. So she has been, listening to some. I think there was a band that hit us up the other day called Under the Influence. And they wanted to play.
Whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, we will have band this year. And mostly everything will be pretty much the same, just a toned down version of it. So
awesome.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went, it wasn't anything like I had expected. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but it was just people hanging out. It was a gorgeous day and people are just enjoying themselves. It's not some ruckus, crazy thing. It's just, a nice day in the park. It really is a fun event. Even if you don't drink, it's fun to just socialize, and it's like a giant mixer. You see everybody you know and hang out. So it's nice. I'm glad to hear that it's back for this year. I'm excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
Thank you, Melissa.
No problem.
And thanks, Kitty Sanderson, for your appearance.
And the chickens. You never know.
And the chickens. I hope you got a lot of eggs, because it sounded like they were working it out for you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Any other questions for Melissa before we wrap it up?
And Cameron, if you're there and got my message, I will have a hops pastel in the park and a journal one too. I'm ready.
Ooh,
Good. You make sure you go by
Write her
and
down.
sign up.
Write her down.
Yeah.
Write them a check. Write them a check. Great. Thank you, everybody. Next week, we have Jesse Miles from the McKinleyville Chamber of Commerce. So we're going to hear what's going on up north, which will be great. And so everybody enjoy your week, and we will see you next Monday. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Great. Hi, Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
Sorry, I was multitasking. I heard Melissa say my name, and I know you called me this morning. And I didn't get a chance to plug our event. So thank you. Before everybody goes, Pastels in the Park is this Saturday, 10 to noon. Make sure to get your registration registration form in by 4 o'clock this Thursday. So if you got any questions,
how many squares you got?
Melissa, go ahead. I don't know if you have the forms, but I can email those to you or whatever. And then
I'm going to come by.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Do you have a lot of people signed up, Cameron?
I've got about 10 signed up right now,
that's good.
but I know that there's a lot of people that have talked about coming in and dropping off forms. So I'm hoping to have at least 20.
Good. That's good. That'll be fun. And I'm a judge, so I'm excited.
So is Becky. Becky's helping us out too.
Ooh, fun. Yay, it's going to be a party.
Bribery. Yep, we can do it.
You better vote for me.
Yes. We accept bribes. So keep that in mind there, North Coast Journal.
Uh-huh. You can have Kitty.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good
Next
week.
week.
Bye.